What's happening, everybody? You know what time it is. Actually, you don't. So, just music.
Alright, alright, yeah, it's alright, alright.
Welcome, everybody, to the special edition of SAS, which is not really SAS, but it's my 2010 mock draft for the NFL. Hey. Okay, I'll calm down. Okay, so I've been asked to do a mock draft, so I will. This is my mock draft. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to. I don't really care. Make your own mock draft. I don't really care, okay? Before I begin, I want to give a lot of credit to NFLDraftCountdown.com, which I'll put a link over there in the sidebar. It's where I got a lot of my references from, along with other things around the NFL, blah, blah, blah. And Adam Schefter always texts me. So, no, I'm kidding. But, yeah. So, here we go. Let's start off with number 1. Alright, with the first pick is the St. Louis Rams. Now, the Rams could go in many different directions here. I believe at number 1, the Rams will select a quarterback. Now, it's tough to decide who the best quarterback in the draft is, because there's 3 main ones that are up there at the top, which are Bradford, Clausen, and Tebow. Not Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy is not a first rounder, so stop. So I believe with the first pick in the NFL draft, the St. Louis Rams will select Sam Bradford. Alright, with the second pick in the draft is the Detroit Lions. Now, since Ndomakong Suh didn't get picked in the first overall pick, then he will be the number 2 overall pick to the Detroit Lions. So the Detroit Lions will select Ndomakong Suh. Now, with the third pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could go a couple different ways here. They could go safety, they could go defensive tackle. The number 1 safety on the board, of course, is Eric Berry, and the number 2, well now, since Ndomakong Suh has been taken, is Gerald McCoy. Now, in their case, I really think they really need a lot of safety help, so I'm going to say that with the third pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will select Eric Berry. Alright, the fourth pick in the NFL draft is pretty much a no-brainer. It's Washington. And Washington really needs a quarterback, since the number 1 quarterback is off the board, Sam Bradford. At number 4, the Washington Redskins will select Jimmy Clausen. Alright, this is pretty easy at number 5. The Kansas City Chiefs really need offensive line help. And the number 1 offensive lineman on the board is Russell Okung. So at number 5, the Kansas City Chiefs will select Russell Okung. Alright, at number 6, and it's really a stretch if he falls this far, but at number 6, the Seattle Seahawks, I believe, will take Gerald McCoy out of Oklahoma. So with the number 6 pick, the Seattle Seahawks get Gerald McCoy. Alright, with the number 7 pick, to me this is a no-brainer. If they pass up on this guy, they're just stupid. At number 7, I believe the Cleveland Browns will select Dez Bryant, wide receiver out of Oklahoma State. Because the Browns really need a receiver. Their number 1 receiver is Muhammad McCoy. I mean, come on now. So, with the number 7 pick, I believe the Browns would take Dez Bryant. Okay, so number 8 is where it gets kind of tricky. The Raiders need a lot of things, including a quarterback and running back and blah, blah, blah. So, but I think they will focus on defense first. So, I believe at number 8, the Oakland Raiders will select Joe Haden out of Florida. Alright, at number 9, the Buffalo Bills, you know, they need a lot of things too. But I think they'll really focus on their offensive line. So, at number 9, the Buffalo Bills will most likely select Brian Buluga, the offensive tackle. Yeah. Alright, number 10, it gets kind of interesting with the Broncos. They could go a couple different ways. If Dez Bryant isn't taken within already the top 10, which I don't think he'll make it past number 5. But if he's still there, they're definitely going to take Dez Bryant. If not, they could go in many different directions. I have no idea what direction they go in. But if I was them, they really need safety help. You know, they have Brian Dawkins, but he's in the decline of his career, and that's pretty much it at safety. And a guy like Taylor Mays would be perfect for them. So at number 10, the Broncos will select Taylor Mays. I'm just saying. Okay, now I will give one more pick. I was just going to do a top 10, but the number 11 team is the Jacksonville Jaguars, which a lot of people already know that the Jacksonville Jaguars are most likely going to select Tebow, and I think that's a perfect fit. Jaguars really need a quarterback. Tim Tebow will be perfect there. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Throw, not through. Alright, well, I really hope you enjoyed my mock draft. I might come back later and do the rest, but after the top 10, it's just too complicated. There's so many people. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah. Alright, well, until next time, stay classy. Oh, tune in Sunday for Sass.
Oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Yeah. Drug dealing music. Hey, I am